Amen. Amen.
Amen.
So the lesson for today is titled Compassion for the Poor. Because many of us are about to step into a season of overflow. We are about to have our life turned around with abundance of wealth. But our heart needs to be right. God is not giving us riches to act like the wealthy people that we're about to replace. The rich only help the rich because they know that they're going to get something back in return in some type of way. And this way of thinking is a poor mindset to have. A hand that is close to the poor is a hand that will go through poverty. The last will be first, and the first will be last. When God makes us first, don't forget how it felt to be last when God decides to use you to make someone else first. So when God makes you first, don't force God to remind you how it felt to be last again due to disobedience. So to have compassion is to have a desire to reduce the suffering of another person. When you see someone thirsty, do you desire to give them water? When you see someone that is hungry, do you want to feed them? When you see someone naked, do you want to clothe them? Because sometimes we need to be on high alert when it comes to our prayer life. We should be praying all throughout the day. Every time that we see something, even if we're not in position to help them, we should be going to prayer. Lord, bless somebody's heart that they be able to help that person. Speak to somebody's heart that they will feed that person, that they will give that person something to drink, that somebody will clothe them, that they will help out of the housing situation. We should be praying all throughout the day with the things that we be seeing around us. And we can't be having a blind eye to the things that we see. Because if we're going to have a blind eye to the things that we see around us, God's going to put us in the same situation where we'll be in need and nobody will hear us. Nobody will hear our cry for help. Nobody will hear our cry for mercy because of the lack of compassion that we showed when we saw somebody else in need and we turned a blind eye to their situation. So the last thing that you want to be is put in God's judgment because you didn't want to acknowledge or didn't want to help somebody when you were in position to. See that part? You're in position to help somebody. See, I'm not talking about that you're not in position to help somebody, but I'm talking about when you are in a position to help somebody and you decide not to. That's the heart posture that God needs corrected. Because if he's going to give you, if he can't trust you with a little bit, how are he going to trust you with more? So God's saying he's watching what we do with the little bit that we have, to see that if we taking care of what we have before he blesses us with more. So some of we're like in the house that we have.